C. Brown here, to my right, to your left. The grumpy one, yes, Mr. Marvin Hunter. And of course, to my left, the Jacketeer. We are.
Hey, everybody.
We talk like this podcast. Of course, we're missing one, but adding another. My man Sean Larkin is out. He's doing an exclusive run checking P. Diddy's property, right?
Yep.
Oh,
wow, that's a good gig.
He walking
checking the diddles.
Right, he walking through the mansion naked.
Yeah.
Making, see if
He works for Homeland Security.
You know what? This is my last time doing this podcast. Y'all be trying to.
He even introduced you yet.
Right.
He gone already.
Who Jack?
Homeland Security.
It's home.
What did I say?
You know about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk like this podcast. Y'all know why we're here. Y'all know what we doing. You know why we're here. You are here. Before we get anything started, because we got a great podcast, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, share, comment, and do all that stuff, man. Smash it.
Don't cost you a dime.
Don't cost you a dime. Hit the bell button, weekly notifications, man. Also, we're sponsored by B. Goldie, the greatest of all time. Y'all make sure y'all get that apparel. The spring line is coming out, man, and you gotta be wearing Goldie apparel. Trust me, it's off the chain. Now to our guest, of course, sitting in for our guy Sean Larkin. To my far left, to your right, this brother really needs no introduction, is our homie. Jack, why don't you introduce him, man?
Oh, he is a Comic View All-Star. You've seen him on Def Comedy Jam. Arsenio Hall when it was on. Man, shout out to Preacher Man. Hey, Malik S rocks the house.
What was that? What's the last name? Don't nobody know why the hell he did. Malik, what's up, man?
Man, nothing nervous.
Hey, man, listen, we are inviting comedic greats onto this podcast. You know, it's like 4 comics with
100%.
4 different personalities with 4 different views.
Yeah,
and you
but-
just got trapped.
But then Jack here though.
Hey, oh my God. It's always a San Francisco treat when you're here. A San Francisco treat.
I don't even know what that means, but
You don't want no. Don't ask no question.
It's a San Francisco treat. Hey, man, so why you in town, man? What's going on?
man, just doing a couple shows. Came to hang out with y'all, man. You know.
Hey,
Came to
Yeah,
get-
man. That's love.
I came to risk it all, man.
Put it all on the line.
Anytime you on this show,
Who's
you
coming
risk
with me?
Yeah, I'm risking it all. See, Jack got disabilities, so he don't really care. You know?
He gonna get paid
He gonna
regardless.
get paid regardless.
Yeah, man. Me, Marvin, and Sean career be taking hits,
Yeah.
but we have fun taking hits, though. We be taking hits. We taking hits, man. Listen, man, we talking about, of course, what everybody's talking about, the P. Diddy situation. Y'all know the mansion, both of them got raided simultaneously. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, together, they got raided. And what do y'all think about it, man? Y'all
But
think it was
I think it's a blessing, man, to have 2 mansions.
2, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, I
2
don't know,
mansions.
bro. I mean,
and they sent out like a squad of people, a whole
And
SWAT team. See, my little house, they just sent out like 2 officers, knock on the door. You in there? That's
They
it.
sent out a
And took your ring camera.
Take my ring.
But y'all think it's a wrap for P. Diddy, man?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
I think that P. Diddy is a genius, and I think that what's going on right now is propaganda, and we as just the people have the luxury of being entertained by this. I think that he definitely had a spotlight on him, but he has the means to make a ruse like this happen, to give us the 51 fake out, to get us up Homeland Security on him and whatnot, and they're not charging him with anything at all.
Not yet.
Not yet, and probably not ever, which will give him the opportunity to come back and say, "Hey, I wasn't brought up on any charges, man. It's all a witch hunt, and I think that I'm fixing to sue Homeland or some whatever fake organization that he hired. I think it's all a production right now."
But you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you something, man. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. He got us all on the edges of our seats.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm a little numb to this.
Why? My question is, why ain't nobody coming to Diddy's defense? That's weird to me. All these people that know Diddy, that be at the parties, ain't nobody saying nothing.
Everybody all up in the parties, all up in the video.
Marv, you could do it right now.
I don't know the nigga well enough to defend it.
We need Boosie in here.
I don't like the way he rap. I thought that I thought that album that he did by himself was ass. I'm just being honest.
Hey, but Boosie, you know what? But Boosie really didn't defend him. He just asked why niggas not defending him.
Right.
So yeah,
It's a reason.
Well, you know the reason, bro. Like, why y'all acting like y'all don't know the reason? Everybody in here grown as hell. They got corporate, dude. When you got corporate brands and getting corporate money, it's certain. Like, if you're a man of the people, if you just getting your money on the road, you can say what you want. You don't notice the difference between people who get money on the road? You can't talk. Like, if Boosie had sponsorship like that, you think he'd talk like that?
He got rid of Revolt real quick.
Damn sure did.
He shared that company real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
like he's prepared for something, like he knows something coming.
Yeah.
well, no, that's the business move, because all he had to do, he could just dump his shares, and then the company can just stay afloat.
Yeah.
Whereas if he stay on there, it could just tank the stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, these people, Diddy ain't get where he at by being dumb.
Right.
He might be reckless,
It's just getting to the point.
but he ain't dumb.
Let me ask y'all something. It's just getting to the point to where we just moving into and I'm not saying yes or yay or nay to what did it might have did or might not did, but it just getting to the point to where people of our age that we, you know, the way we used to live our life before cell phones, and you know, we were wild. The 90s was wild. It's like, bro, you gotta really, really be feeling some kind of way if you done made a lot of success back, because that shit come back to haunt you.
I feel you.
It didn't come back to haunt. Cause you know, we were wild. Let's keep it 100, man. The 90s was crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
The 90s was
Good
crazy.
times. Good times.
Fun times.
Hey, man.
Fun times. Let me ask y'all this. Are y'all ashamed of the 90s?
Hell no. No.
Nah.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Hey.
We need to bring the 90s back.
Right. Oh,
The
you
90s.
think so?
This is how we do
Let me
it.
tell you something, man. Oh, let me tell you something, Mark. Everything that was done in the 90s is being done now, but it was done with more class and respect, and it was more morals. And it was,
I don't know,
No,
dog.
but what I'm saying, when we did crazy shit, we didn't have the social media to throw it up on. We just
Right.
did it.
Yeah.
And we was proud of it because we got away with it.
A lot of the shit we did in the 90s, you couldn't do that right now.
No, you can't do it right
but,
now.
But a lot of the shit we did in the 90s, niggas are doing it, but the reason they're getting fucked up is because they're throwing it on social media.
I feel like the biggest difference actually is not. I think it's just language.
Come on, man.
It's this. We doing the same thing still,
doing
but
the
to
same
to
thing,
Steve's
man.
point, it's just being televised now.
The revolution is being televised.
Right, and now the language is different.
Man.
You can't say the stuff we used to
dog.
say.
Oh,
no, dog.
I mean, what's
hey,
that?
So you hold on. You saying, are you? I'm just saying. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Mark. You would rather do this, or would you rather go back to the 90s?
Oh, of course, go back to the
Man,
90s.
do you know how
But
many
what
times
I'm
I called crabs in the 90s? Nigga.
But what I'm
Jack,
saying-
did you get burned in the 90s?
Man, I got set ablaze.
And it was fun.
I caught a round of applause. I got a standing ovation
Ovation. Yes.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
I just,
And when you,
man.
But now,
I
if-
almost cut my own dick off.
Dog, let me tell
the
you
problem
something, man.
is if you
Look,
catch it now, she gonna tell everybody.
Yeah.
she gonna and you gonna tell everybody.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Dude, look. When you got some ass in the 90s, it was some random ass, and when you got off that pussy, you was like, I feel so dumb right now.
Yeah,
That's just what it was.
Yeah, but you know, one of the things that I like about today that I hated about the 90s, I always thought I was gonna catch AIDS in the 90s. Right now, I'm not scared anymore.
Whoa, Jack, wait a minute.
not
Hold on,
afraid.
wait a minute. Whoa.
I'm not afraid. They have
Ain't still out here.
It's still here, but you can live with it.
You gotta have money though,
You gotta
Jack.
have
You got
money.
money, Jack.
If you ain't got no money, your ass gonna be dead.
We down.
You gonna
like-
be dead.
Like,
We down.
Yeah, you gonna be
Like,
dead.
hey, this
How much
is
AIDS messing with you? I see all the commercials and stuff.
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
I just
people
this
live in the
one,
90s.
I just saw on Instagram.
People are living the 90s.
I just saw on Instagram that Atlanta is number 3 in the nation.
Oh, yeah. Well, Age, yeah.
But
Yeah,
HIV.
Age pull up to the club in a truck. Yeah, but where the hoes at? AIDS is AIDS.
So currently,
Currently.
it's AIDS hiding in BBLs.
What?
Yeah.
And naturals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not AIDS, HIV. Let's
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
HIV,
that's different.
let's say the right thing.
Nigga, you was scared me.
Because you can't catch AIDS.
But the thing is, now they have these medicines where people can live with it and look healthy as hell, and they say that if you take the medicine, it'll go undetectable.
Oh,
Right.
that's all I
Yeah.
want. That's
Yeah.
all I want. Right there, pretty much.
Nigga, you crazy.
I don't want to look like I got it. I'm cool with having it, but I don't
You just
wanna
want to
look-
be a secret.
Yeah.
So you just want to be out
here.
here. You out here being a sniper.
No, actually, I'm protecting myself.
No, I'm just saying, if you had it though, would you live? Would you tell people?
Would I tell people? Yeah, I would be on AIDSmeetpeople.com.
Okay.
Hell no, Jack, you going too far.
Now let me ask y'all this. Like, okay, so what? Because a lot of times, it's always a clash, the old school and the new school, and we say they fucked up, they say we fucked up, this, that, and that. And I had this conversation with a youngster not too long ago, but it's like, what are some of the things that, because you say it's all the same, we doing the same shit. I don't know. They got a different mentality than us a little bit. Because one thing I tell you, we did not give a damn, and no way I can say this without sounding foul, but when the club had to let out, we ain't too much care what came out of there. If we trying to holler at something,
We trying to holler.
Digga, these youngsters, they ain't finna fuck with nobody ugly. These new
Nah, ugly bitches get dick.
and bruh,
They get dick. Ugly bitches getting dick.
bruh.
It's a lot of ugly bitches without kids today. Definitely.
And
Not
not
'cause-
at
like
an alarming
back when
rate.
we was,
Yeah.
cause you, man,
the-
we used to be on seek and destroy mission.
The main difference I would say from the 90s to now, from what I see,
Yeah.
is mostly it's not doing something different. It's just doing something like with the young dudes.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, we had OGs. We had something called respect.
Right.
Now there's no such thing.
There's no such thing. They'll call you OG, but they don't respect you.
They don't.
No,
they and then they don't care. It's like these new dudes are worse than the mafia had rules. No children, no kids.
Yeah.
These dudes,
They don't care.
because they don't want to walk on. See, they want to shoot from afar.
Yeah.
Exactly. They
They don't want to walk up to the person and do what they got to do.
Right. You're right.
You know what I mean? So it's like
They don't want consequences.
I think that's the biggest difference.
yeah,
When the
but-
90s, dudes used to really get up on you.
Yeah.
I'll
You know
tell
what
you
I'm
one of
saying?
the differences that I
But
see.
I'm tired of paying child support anyway, though.
He's stupid.
What that got to do with it?
Hey,
Anything, Jack. You-
I'll tell you one
Child
of the
support's
biggest.
still here.
But if my kid get killed,
Whoa!
This dude talking about.
Wow.
you don't have to pay no more, right?
Man, you stupid.
You pretty much
Okay, cool.
One of the biggest differences that I see, and I ain't gonna even lie, and that's some old school in me, maybe it's some little bit misogynist, whatever. But I see old youngsters going through, I ain't gonna lie, it make my skin crawl a little bit. The women are the new niggas.
Yeah.
They so aggressive. They like we was back in the day, and the dudes just fold. They just
Right.
fold to it, and I just sit there looking sometimes like, bro, I look at them like they crazy. Like, what you doing? Like, how y'all out here moving, man? Like,
Mom,
the females are very disrespectful today.
Mom, can you say that one more time so the people in the back can see it? The
They
females
they
are
move like dudes now. I mean, they really do not. And you can make the argument, well, they supposed to. Y'all got them like this. I hear all that,
Man,
but
you so right.
I be looking at the youngsters like sometimes, especially when they be getting fucked over about. I like, bro, they ain't doing nothing but being us. How you fall for that?
The females are like the dudes. I done had several females fuck me, and I have to end up calling them and calling them and calling them and calling them. And they won't call me back until they want some more dick. And I'm like, I feel like a bitch.
I don't know if you playing or not, but I know a
Yeah,
bunch
I'm
of
being
dudes.
serious.
It be kind of like that for real.
These bitches putting my legs on their shoulders. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, bitch, wait a minute now.
But you pretty flexible though.
Wait, nigga, wait a minute.
Whoa.
No,
No
he
Diddy.
has his workout online. He does CrossFit.
But that was, going back to Diddy, like it's a lot of stuff, man. Like back in the 90s, like, that stuff be revisited. And, you get a little status and female remember a party that happened back in 97 when she got fingered and now, some Me Too stuff.
What? Is fingering still happening?
I don't think so.
Nuts.
I think the dude's getting fingered by the girls now. Yeah, the dude's getting fingered.
I feel like I ain't. I feel like I ain't fingered in a long time.
I talked to a comic yesterday.
Yeah.
I talked to a comic yesterday, and he was with another female comic. She tried to stick her finger in his ass.
Oh my God.
He swung on her, right? He swung on her.
He got a little bit aggressive with her. But
So you know what? Okay, go ahead, my boy.
No, he shoved her pretty hard and said she hit her head on the wall. But anyway, but it's a new day. It's a new day. He said he couldn't believe that she.
But you
tried
know
to stick her
what?
finger
You know what?
in his
It's not even.
It's a new day.
But look.
So it was a comic fucking with a female comic.
Yeah, she tried to stick her finger in his
But
ass.
check this out. It's not even her fault. It's not her fault. Cause she did it to somebody else, and he was cool.
And he was cool with it.
He was cool with it.
And this female comic, she screwed a few dude. I be thinking like, nigga.
Do I know her?
Hey man, we leave that alone.
She
Do
bad?
I know her?
Is she bad?
All y'all do.
She bad?
Wait. That's off camera. That's off camera.
Off camera. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're looking at the Yell, we talk like this podcast, but we don't let you know everything. We gonna talk about it.
What's her closing joke?
But it's a different day. Females are very aggressive,
well,
man.
Is she attractive or is she?
Hey, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm
We
just
not
saying,
gonna
how
take it no further than that.
Well, you know,
Hey, all y'all know her.
Hey, because if she ain't attractive, we can narrow it down.
But even if you say she attractive, you can narrow it down.
But
it's a back big.
But it's like it's different, man. Females are aggressive. Like in the 90s, some of the shit you see going on, like niggas out here getting pegged. When nobody get pegged in the 90s, that wasn't a thing.
But I don't think it's
Lou
the.
Nail,
But
you ought to be ashamed of your damn
You
self.
stupid.
I don't think it's the females.
No, I'm
Though.
just kidding. Shout out to my girl.
I think it's the dudes.
Dude, soft.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
back in the
these
90s,
dudes.
if you was a soft dude, female, I wasn't fucking with you like
Hey,
that.
man, but let me
But
ask you
it
this.
wasn't that many. Even the soft dudes still carried themselves a certain way. Now these dudes is I don't know, man. I guess it's good. Look, being that I got kids in this generation, like I'm on both sides. I see the good and the parts I don't get, but I give it to these kids that one thing I would say they free. And they do what they want to do.
And what they feel.
And what they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is that a good thing?
Huh?
Is that a good thing?
I think it's a good thing to a certain extent because they're not growing up how we grew up with all these stigmas and you gotta be this and you can't cry and you can't this and you can't that.
They doing,
That's why a lot of us fucking angry and damaged and you know what I'm saying? But at the flip side, these kids also got a lot of pressures with social media and this and that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, Malik, I would say this. We had the stigmas and all that, true enough, but I can say the downside about them being free and all that, to me, the kids, this generation, they're so much more sensitive.
They're very soft, yes.
Very soft.
Very soft.
And very entitled.
And the thing, they're very entitled and they're very sensitive. And believe it or not, what's really more damaging to me is more so the dudes than the girls. The guys I take that back because some of these girls, when you hear them on online saying what they demand, they need, and this and that and this and that, and they ain't bringing shit to the table. That's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. You ain't bringing shit to the table, but say up on
any of them girls. I mean, this is just my observation. Whenever you hear a girl like that talking, ask her to call her dad. I bet she can't.
Probably so.
Damn.
Probably so.
Damn.
I guarantee you. You got a teenage daughter, right? Mm-hmm. I bet she don't talk like that.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. Most of them girls who talk like that be like, get your daddy on the phone right now. She can call him, but he probably not gonna answer.
You probably gonna fuck with her.
Or he probably not gonna answer. He gonna call back tomorrow or something like that.
Damn.
You know,
The relationship ain't that like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if your relationship is that, I don't see, you know what I'm saying, a girl who got a good relationship with her father talking like that. You know what I mean?
now let me push back a little bit on what you said earlier. So and then go to you agree with him, and Jackson agree with you. Like it's better these kids being free. They get to do whatever they want to do. Why? With them, and people say society's better now. Why is society worse then? Why is it that
social media?
You can't put it all on social media. It's a lot though. It's a lot. But I'm talking about it's like when we was younger, there was standards. You say they had
was
to
respect.
adhere to stuff. I don't see nothing wrong with having to adhere to some rules. Is for the greater good because the village is more important than the individual.
I totally agree.
And we now have just put the individual in charge. I always tell people this. I was like, you ever been somewhere and it's a large group of people and they hire a photographer and it's a party and everybody drunk. You know how hard it is for that nigga to get everybody to be still for that picture?
Yeah. Right.
You know, now, what if everybody in that picture, man, I'm doing my own thing, I don't care about that, I stop when I want to stop. You will never get the picture done. Never. And it's like, now in society, everybody just want to do their own thing. I'm going to do my own thing. They don't give, the greater good is we got to get the picture. They don't care.
Everybody don't care. Everybody want to be the leader.
I'm the leader, I'm going to do what I want to do.
I'm going to get all the attention.
But what I guarantee you, if you really sit back and you break it out, all breaks down to social media. Because guess what? Everybody got their own page.
And
I'm gonna do my own thing.
It's a problem,
and that's their own channel.
That's what I'm saying.
That's their own look at me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to make my look at me bigger than your look at me.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna do some dumb shit to put myself out there, and I understand that. So social media is a huge problem. But again, back to what Marvin is saying, there were a lot of rules and regulations. There were a lot of unwritten moral rules where, you know what, some things, bro, you just don't do. Like honestly, back in the day, man, you know, I ain't hating on the dude from, I think he's from Duke now. He got the endorsement with the fingernail. You seen that shit? I
seen that.
And I'm like, okay, now to me, that's pushing an agenda because it's so many fucking great female basketball players in college. The Caitlin Clark, the damn what's her name? From LSU.
Reese.
Yeah,
Reese.
Angel Reese. Why didn't she get that?
Because that'll be normal. That'd be too much like normal.
Well, again.
And he on there like, I mean, like,
let me tell you this.
We done did this and this and that. And I'm like, dude, come on, man, what are you doing?
Another part of this society that people overlook is, to your point, what you just said, corporations, dude, corporations are about dollars. They don't care about nothing. If there's
no morals.
Exactly. So with that, what you were saying about Angel Reese and that, if that dude can bring in extra money, they don't care.
Yeah.
They got a marketing department that just looks for that kind of. Look at the girl, the TikTok girl who did the thing about being married or something. She signed the CAA.
Yeah.
And if people who don't know, CAA is one of the biggest talent agencies in the country.
Yep.
You know how many talented people trying to sign the CAA? She signed the CAA.
Fuck with your boy.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you,
CAA.
Another part of it,
kisses a lowercase.
It's corporate greed, bro.
Yeah.
But here's the flip side. And Marv, I agree with you 100%. But guess what? We part of the problem too, because we consume it. Yeah. The music, we consume it. Yeah. The TV shows, we consume the TikTok thing. How many of y'all watched that girl TikTok thing? About this?
I did watch.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I did.
But what I'm saying is,
my ADHD won't let me.
But what I'm saying is, Steve, when CAA signs her, Marv watched it. So as a corporation, why wouldn't I sign her?
Not you, Marv.
Yeah, he watched it.
I did watch it. I can't believe I sit there and watched all that.
But what I'm saying,
I did.
But do you see the corporate side of this whole thing?
Yeah.
Jack, Marv sat there and watched that shit.
Yeah, but he definitely is someone that gets observations, and you know he posts up. So I can't get mad at Marvin about it. He's in the know.
I started to watch it because I was gonna try to find a way to twist it and make fun of it and stuff like that. But then I got caught up in the craziness of it, and I'm sitting like, what's happening right now?
Now this is what's gonna make me quit the podcast. Jack, did you watch it?
No.
Okay, cool.
But you know what it is, though? Say what you will, though. The girl is actually a good storyteller.
She's a great storyteller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So the social media, it's a gift and a curse because it's put millions in a lot of black families' pockets. Yeah. But it's all, just like anything else, dude. Propofol is good. If you take too much, your ass out of here.
Yeah, to be the last now.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything that's can't overdo.
You know what I'm saying? So think about all the millionaires we may know personally through social media.
I'm sorry, hold on, say that again.
Think about all the millionaires we personally know by way of social media. It has some good, but it does a lot of harm. And if you don't have a good foundation, a good family to support you and let you know this is just what that is.
Right, and keep your ass grounded.
Right.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I know a youngster right now. He ain't that young, but he young. This fool, he didn't bought into the whole thing. well, y'all old heads did it. Don't get mad because those youngsters ain't got to do it like that. Now, his whole thing is he trying to make money off of social media, but he gets scraps. And can't nobody tell him, fool, that ain't nothing to brag about. It ain't enough to take care of yourself. He putting in a few hundred a month. And sitting there actually bragging about it. Like, bro, you can't take care of yourself.
And at the same time,
you
probably
still
shitting on folks.
staying at the crib with your peoples. Like, bro, I don't want to hear that. Y'all old heads, it's a new day. It's a new. I don't hear that, bro. You can't take care of yourself because at the end of the day, independent gonna always trump dependent.
And he making hundreds upon hundreds.
Yeah, he really think we doing it a different way. Bro, you ain't paying into you ain't paying into the Social Security system. You ain't doing nothing. You a burden to your family. You ain't got no medical insurance. You got no kind of insurance.
No life insurance.
Like nigga, you fucked up out here. You being irresponsible. But you can't tell them that. But you hating old school. You hate.
But he making hundreds upon hundreds.
Hundreds
A month.
Yeah. He think he balling.
Hey man, that's another thing with the new society. One thing that we could take in the 90s, we could take constructive criticism.
Oh yeah,
We could take it.
Yeah.
Now, Malik, if you tell me, Steve, your breath stink. Why you hating? Why you hating?
Right.
Or if I'm doing something I know I ain't got no business doing, and you get on me about it, and you can be respectful. You can come to me with some constructive criticism that you know it wouldn't hurt me, but the first thing I'm gonna throw out is, nigga, you hating. Why is it that now you can't have an opinion of nothing or nobody in this day and time?
Because it's just overused in the black society,
that
black
before.
community. The word hating, at this point, it don't even mean shit to me.
You know what? It's a defense.
It's just
mechanism.
overused.
It's
First of all, you got to be hateable. Some of y'all ain't even hateable. You ain't doing shit to hate. And then anybody who disagrees with you hate. You ain't doing nothing.
to get hated on. So,
Right.
I look at it, man, as when niggas throw up, you hating is a defense mechanism to not really hold yourself accountable for anything. You don't want to look in the mirror at yourself. Like,
Right.
you'd rather walk around with stinking ass breath, be musty or whatever, because you don't want to look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, damn, I need to fix myself up. You just say, nigga,
Well-
you ain't. You can't even, if somebody does something, like let's say another comic tell a bad joke and his partner around, the partner of the guy that told a bad joke, like, dog, that wasn't a good one. Why you hating on my boy? The niggas getting booed. They throwing cans at him. They throwing tomatoes at this nigga and the tomatoes still in the can.
People delusional.
Niggas going, what?
We didn't have the luxury to be delusional back in the day. Because I'm sure everybody sit up this table at one point, you can draw back to your childhood and remember something you did stupid. You standing in the middle of a floor somewhere, sitting in a chair, and a bunch of adults are around you reading you the riot act.
Yup.
Well,
And you can't even do that now. You're mean. You're traumatizing them. Shut your
let me
soft
tell you,
ass up.
20, no, not 20. Oh yeah, about 18 years ago, when I taught school, and this when I realized, like, okay, society's changed. One of the biggest problem is there's no more shame.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, boom.
DL
Yeah.
said that before.
There's no more shame. When I was
Shout out to DL.
I was teaching, right? And I would see the kids not do homework, get an F, and
Didn't give a fuck.
nothing. Didn't care, wasn't hiding it. Like, I got an F.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
When we was an F, even the dumb kid would be like,
Yeah,
don't worry about what I got.
Don't worry about what I got. He looking at my paper. Make him stop looking at my paper.
You know what I'm saying?
And they get that mark and try to turn that F into an A so quick.
Dude, ain't no more shame.
No more shame.
So once the society has no more shame,
Anything goes.
anything goes.
And then
dog.
you got goofy ass parents.
I'm seeing it.
I've seen goofy ass parents tell their kids, you always hold your head high. You'll never be ashamed of nothing you do. You can't tell a child that. Are you crazy? That's the last person you tell some shit like that. You know how you just empowered that child to show their ass?
Do the dumbest shit ever.
Man.
Yeah, and I think that's what and then you compound that with social media.
Yeah.
And then you compound that with young kids getting money on social media.
Yeah.
So now, you know how crazy you look, us in here being grown as hell, telling some 20-year-old that's making $200,000 a month.
Yeah, you can't tell
Hey,
them.
you got to do this. He's going to be like, who the fuck you talking to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm rich.
That's
if you
what it
had all
comes
the wisdom, why you ain't rich?
And the thing is, man, now it's in this day and time, it's money over respect.
It's money over everything.
Back in the 90s, it was respect, money, or whatever. But now it's totally different. Money over everything.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't give a fuck how they get it, where they get it from, and when they get it, then that means they have made it, and you can't tell
And
them
the sad part is, it's not even really money over everything. It's material things over everything. Because it's not like they're using the money to better the community, uplift their whole family. Yeah. It's just material things over everything. I'm gonna get this money and I'm gonna give it right back.
Yep. And it's like it used to like, okay, so we all know drug dealers and stuff like that. I'm all about, hey man, get your money or whatever. But at the end of the day, you still a drug dealer. Ain't nobody never lost, the fact that you a drug dealer. And he know that. And back in the day, if you was a stripper or you a hoe on the street, get your money, baby, but you a hoe on the street.
Right.
Now nowadays, motherfucker, they think just because they get money, they equal to damn Obama some damn body.
Yeah.
And you motherfucker be on the OnlyFans and this bitch balling out and she really think she classy, she a celebrity. Yeah. You spread your booty hole for $1. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn how much money.
And you want the red carpet treatment.
I don't dwell on other people's money. It's like people out here, we worship money. I don't give a damn what that man get. Dang, what he eat don't make me shit. I do not care. And every time you criticize somebody for doing some fuck shit, what's the first thing one of these clowns say? But you got money though. I bet they paid though. I don't care.
Yeah. Or you hating.
Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah. That's where we at, man. We need some more values and we need to bring respect back and shame.
So do y'all think it's gonna ever come back?
Of course, everything comes back.
I don't.
I do.
Not in our lifetime. I don't.
I think everything's come back
What
at some point.
Jack?
I think I don't think it's gonna come back.
I don't even.
I think that once again, like what I was saying earlier, we're just gonna get number and number, and everybody's gonna everybody's gonna be damn near AI to themselves. The shit that's gonna be on this protocol.
I think it may not never go back to what it was, but I think there's a shift in this generation. As the one thing I will say, this younger generation, there's more fathers than we had.
I don't agree with that.
Well, they ain't having babies like we was either. They're not having kids like we was.
You know why? Because they fucking each other.
No.
Well, they got the Plan B
deeper than
pill.
that. It's deeper.
They got the Plan B too.
Yeah, they got Plan B, but it's deeper than that. This psychologist broke it down and shit. I never thought about this shit. It was like when you go somewhere, dudes. We was young. All we think about girls. Dick fucking hard for every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
No matter where we go, some girls there, we there. If ain't no girls there, hard legs. We going somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Dude, these dudes got porno all the time. They jack their dick every day. Porno out their fingertips. We had to go find magazines and make up shit in our head. They jack their dick every day. So that horniness that we had, they ain't got it.
Yeah, the average girl that you up here gigging on, you probably done already seen her somewhat naked.
Yeah,
back in the day, it took you so long to find out what this bitch looked like naked.
And when she get naked, you had to get hard off hair because wasn't nobody shaving.
It was
nigga,
so
wasn't nobody shaving, nigga.
It was so hair up the ass, all that.
Nigga, I ain't know what coochie looked like.
Pussy was pussy.
Goddamn duck, nigga.
Yeah. It was pee drops in the pussy back then. Like it had like a little jerk curl. The soul was glowing.
Man, how old are y'all? God damn.
I mean, so you've been with landing strips?
I've seen a shave earlier in my life. Yeah, I see.
So you've never had hair and pussy?
I had it, but I've seen also shave. As a young man, I saw it.
I think you bullshit.
I was grown.
I saw shave.
Well, I was grown. I was 19.
You ever had hair and coochie?
Yeah, of course.
Nigga, I used to get caught up in it.
Yes, it is all my teeth, all that.
What, Jack?
Well,
wait, Jack, you were supposed to open it up. You were supposed to.
What, do it again?
You supposed to. You weren't supposed to just eat it closed.
You gotta do like that.
Damn.
Go to the barber shop.
I was trying to hurry up and get there before she changed her mind.
Whoa.
You know, if you wait too long.
Whoa, that sounds like a charge.
You think wrong, right?